Yo, chat, what up with y'all boys? Today we got they got kicked out for being streamers. Say no more. Let's see what it's about. Hey, say no more.
Digital footprint is a real thing, and sometimes we forget that the things that we say on the internet, smart, dumb, or whatever, can come back and bite us on the booty cheeks. And right now, the biggest creators in the world are dealing with that.
Hey, we just got the call. I'm not gonna lie, the owner's been tight at us the past couple days. Nigga woke me up out my sleep, and I know he's not allowed to do that. Can't just pop up somewhere you're leasing, so we're out of here.
Now, as much as people want to say, oh, poor AMP, they hating on you because they seeing some young black men getting to the munyon, the funyuns, and the onions. First of all, stop meat writing. Second of all, it's not really the case. As successful and amazing as AMP are, let's not act like they're not doing these crazy stunts for the past 2 to 3 summers in homes that they are like either owning or leasing.
This is how AMP House looks right now. AMP team thought that it would be a great idea to make a
Yeah, I got a roommate. Apartment. College.
firework war between each other.
Had to get my clothes out the dryer. I guess I forgot some clothes.
The war escalated when Davis messed up with Agent's garden. So in revenge, Agent blew up Davis's room. Now the whole house is torn apart.
The idea that a track record like this and just general problems that come with housing the most active content creators on the internet wouldn't come with some worries in the real world.
That makes sense because y'all know about how the time whenever Kai had hosted that little thing in New York and it went crazy and he had riots and all that stuff, right? Which is not his fault. And because of the time where well, not the time, but and because like that is true, like it's not that they don't want y'all there or you can't or you know what I'm saying, like they don't want y'all there, whatever, this and that, whatever. It's only because of the possibility of a hectic situation happening. And it's not the streamer's fault, and it's not the person that owns the building or place fault. It's the fans. It's how well can the fans control themselves. Will they follow you everywhere? Will it be a riot? Will it be, you know what I'm saying, this and that? It's not the streamer. It's not the person that owns the place. It's the fans. And I ain't saying nothing wrong. Like, bro, I ain't saying anything's wrong with the fans. I'm just saying it's their responsibility to act right, to act like they got some sense. You know what I'm saying? So if a streamer like Castanat roll up somewhere or whatever, it's gonna be like thousands of people trying to take pictures with him. And it's not his fault because he's just big, and it's not their fault. They just want a picture with him. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the freaking Target, maybe something don't want 1,000 people in their driveway because there's too many people, and
World
nobody
about
can get
leasing
their
houses in the future is just pie in the sky thinking.
You're getting iced out. Like, I feel like all the landlords in New York City probably got together in a big meeting of some sort, a cahoots, some would say, and they've made it very difficult for us to find a spot. Realistically, it's not that hard to research us blowing up our house. And that's just the way shit quick crumble, my nigga.
And yeah, you can actually do those things all on your own when you own your home. You can make whatever noises you want. But when you're leasing somebody else's home, it becomes just a little bit harder to do whatever you want. Yeah, you can be as successful and as prominent and as big as you want to be, but you still got to do normal day-to-day things like pay rent, take out a loan, go to school, eventually socialize. And your online presence can have an influence on all of those things. Now, since that situation, AMP has solved everything and they've decided to get their own house, so they're not worried about those shenanigans anymore. And whether they are renting it or owning it, they've overcome whatever obstacles they've had in their face.
Oh, to the AMP townhouse! Oh my God, I'm so excited. First of all, we've been homeless for a while.
Now, many people don't realize this, but the line between online and IRL is not as thick as people believe it is. You remember back in the day when your parents were telling you about those drunk posts or taking these pictures and posting them on the internet and how they can potentially bite you in the butt? Yeah, those rules still apply, gang. Last year, this teacher went kind of viral for refusing to delete her OF page in order to keep her job. Now, whether you feel as if it's right or wrong, what she does in her own personal life, who's to tell her that she can go home and pull the jackrabbit out and put it on her body on camera and put that on the internet? The reality of the situation, though, is your digital footprint can come back and bite you in the tail, especially because...
And that school is not wrong for one to delete that, because literally there's kids talking about that stuff in school. Like, you have an OnlyFans as a teacher, and all these kids are conversing about it at school, and they're making jokes about it at school. So I mean, I can understand why they would want to like remove it.
Because actions have consequences. And to think of these people at your job or at your school aren't going to see your content when algorithms also have some sort of like location-based metrics in it, and these are the people that you're banking on to support you, it's kind of a lofty idea. For me, it's kind of important because I still maintain a 9-to-5 job. And it's going to be important to me because I don't know what happens later in life when I do things that involve me and my face being out there, and people can always trace that back to me being on the internet. Trust me, it's not only going to affect you, but it's also going to affect your siblings as well, or other family members that you have. How I got labeled as Kroger Jr. based off of my brother's actions, I'll never know. A common ideology that people have adopted is that people's on-life personas and their in-real-life personas are two different people. Controversial figures like Aiden Ross or Sneeko, people give them some sort of grace or some sort of second chance and ignore a lot of that by saying, oh, well, they're not like that in real life. People are showing less difference between their online and their IRL personalities. But a large reason as to why people watch the IRL streams and support,
I just say be yourself, bro. Like, you can't come on stream and act like a whole different person. Like, when y'all see me react, bro, this is actually me. Like, I'm not going to be somebody else for the camera. That's not real. That's fake, bro. It's not real at all.
These people is because they want to see the authenticity in these IRL streamers' lives on a day-to-day basis.
I swear, bro, especially like Lacey and Ron, these fools be clip farming fucking IRL.
They act the same way when the cameras are off. It's fucking insane, bro.
But now I'm a little split here. I believe a large percentage of content creators has some sort of mask that they put on. But I also do feel like a large percentage of these content creators are just amplified personalities of themselves on the internet. I'd probably say it's like a 50-50 split, to be honest with you. Some of these people aren't who they say they are online, and the other half is just amplifying who they naturally are. Another reason why is to justify the levels of parasocial relationships and idealization of these creators that a lot of these people have in the mainstream media. Sometimes the other parts of IRL and content being closer than you may believe rears its ugly head, especially about the creators that you may know and love. You start to see the hidden truths behind some of these people. This year has been so prominent with the creators' past being dug up and being revealed as different preds or just weird behavior is because for the longest of times, people have been pushing this behavior off as it's just an internet thing. Those Mr. Beast logs are a super perfect example of this, but what really blows my mind is that people are still going on Monkey and Omegle and they're still cursing people out for the content and discussing these super sexual things in front of children.
This is like my third date with this kid that I've been like seeing.
Okay.
We had sex.
Okay. Was it good?
He said, I'm so sorry. I was like, for what? It's okay. He's like, I promise it gets better. I promise. He's like, it just felt so good. I didn't know what to do.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm not kidding.
What? So now what? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Because I had sex without being drunk, and that means emotions are involved in that piece. I don't know. And it's definitely
This is crazy. Wait, what the fuck?
like grown and like has a grown-up job and does grown-up things and does photography and travels, and like I think they're trying to find a reason for it to be wrong.
And the content doesn't necessarily have to be as pred-like as talking to kids or whatever the case may be. Even just toxic behaviors that we would normally address in real life, these things get rewarded when you're on the internet, especially when you're just making good YouTube videos or you're just a good streamer.
Why do you want to be the best YouTuber?
I don't fucking know, man. I just, ever since I was 13, I just made the decision I was going to be a YouTuber. I was going to die trying. Sounds different hearing me say it now, but I had that type of like devotion when I was younger. Like even when people would tell me it was crazy, no odds in my favor with no equipment, no.
Now, although this is seen as commendable when successful, this same one-track mind will often lead to people who would normally praise you online telling other people who try to do the same thing they need to go outside and get some hoes. But when you use it to make colorful
Facts. Niggas will tell you to go touch some grass and to stop doing YouTube because you won't make it and this and that. But then they'll turn around and they'll go watch MP. They'll turn around and they'll go watch I'm Dante. They'll turn around and go watch Berlin. They'll turn around and go watch Corey. They'll turn around and they'll go watch Mr. Beast. They'll turn around and go watch Cash, Fly, all them. All the greatest YouTuber streamers, they'll turn around and go watch them. It's like, bro, if you time travel and all them big streamers and YouTubers were before famous, like before they were famous or whatever, would you tell them to go out and go get some grass? Go tell them to go out and just like, oh, you ain't gonna make this and that. You can't see, like, bro. That's what I'm saying, chat. Like, y'all gotta realize, bro, whatever y'all want, go get that. No matter what nobody say, bro. If they say go touch some grass, bro, go do this and that. Just be like, hey, I'm just doing what I want to do, and just like how you see, Kai, Corey, you know what I'm saying, all them, Cash Nasty, all them, right? They were at the same place I am right now today before they blew up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like bro, right now I'm at 200 and something subs, and I'm at like, and an average like 50 to 70 to 100 views every video. But guess what? I'm still posting two times every day because y'all know what? One day I'm gonna blow up. I'm telling y'all. And you know what I'm saying? I can help the fam out. That's just real. So whatever y'all want, bro, go chase it and keep God in y'all life, because I'm telling y'all, without God, you can't really do nothing for real. Like whatever you do ain't gonna feel as good unless it's with God, bro. And then I'm telling y'all, as long as y'all keep him in y'all life, bro, y'all gonna be straight and set, and he gonna set y'all. He gonna tell y'all, bro, he has a plan for you. You just gotta go and get it. You just gotta follow that plan. But yeah, I'm saying though, same, like, bro, I gotta say this again. People will tell you to go outside, go touch some grass, and that you're not gonna make it on YouTube or Twitch, but then turn around and watch the biggest Twitch streamers and the biggest YouTubers. How do you think they made it? They weren't always famous. They weren't always big. They started off just like us. Just like you, just like me, just like us. I'm telling y'all, bro. Let's travel back to what he said, because that was
Who would
facts.
normally praise you online.
In my favor, with no equipment, no.
Now, although this is seen as commendable when successful, this same one-track mind will often lead to people who would normally praise you online telling other people who try to do the same thing they need to go outside and get some hoes. But when you use it to make colorful YouTube videos with high-paced editing and you come out there saying, I'm Mr. Beast, then a lot of people will just chalk it up to you being the best entertainer on the internet. And it's also this weird double standard, because in real life, when we see people who are dedicated and obsessed like this, like the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world or the Elon Musks of the world, we are constantly bashing them, targeting them, saying that they're some of the worst people in the world. But if it's a content creator, if it's a YouTuber, we'll just say that their success, they're too hype, they're the sturdiest, the phantom taxiest person in the world who's entertaining. It doesn't make sense. People can make assumptions that Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and LeBron James are bad people because they're hyper successful. They're doing all this, that, and the third that's demeaning and demoralizing to people. But when Mr. Beast gets these allegations, people can't connect the dots that these people are one and the same. What will we say to the whole crash out culture if we seen it the same? What will we say?
This should Bleach employee response to fraud allegations against the YouTuber. We do not. Wait. This should be employee response to. Oh.
It's these allegations, people can't connect the dots that these people are one and the same. What will we say to the whole crash out culture if we seen it IRL? Why would we be praising it online, giving it all these views and clicks and saying it's hilarious? But if we seen people do some of the things that these people do when they crash out on the internet in real life, we would be calling them crazy, even calling the police on them.
Go time out, please. No. Just one. So. I'm done with this shit on God. I'm done with this shit on God. It's over. Dumbass fucking game. Get out of here, bro. Done with all this shit, bro.
And speaking of calling the police, there's this phenomenon where viewers will watch streamers call the SWAT teams to have them raid upon their houses where they could potentially die from things like this. I could never in my right mind guess who these people would be that can get a laugh off of somebody getting swatted, especially during those times where like Aiden was getting swatted 4, 5, and 6 times in 1 week.
Have you been swatted the most out of like all these streamers?
I think as of right now, I've gotten swatted the most. I found a way, you know, to make sure that when it does happen or if it's happening, we have it right away. We're already like, on it. So it's, and then the biggest part is not reacting to it, not giving it any type of reaction, videos, any type.
Because then the person's gonna keep doing it.
Exactly. That's
what they
want.
Was it the same person every time?
Like I get it. You told the joke already. It's over with. Let it die. I just don't understand how somebody could even find this funny in the first place. There's even been these times where those people who have swatted people have gotten caught. So I don't know why they don't think that there's any consequences to their actions. I think people don't understand what digital footprint is. There's so many things that are done on the internet on a day-to-day basis that people just toss out whatever and hope for the best. Maybe some clicks, maybe some views, or I've heard the age-old, I didn't even expect this to blow up type thing. But you've got to realize that anything is liable to get blown up off the internet.
Don't matter if you expected it to blow up or not. You still posted it.
TikTok
you still watched it back and said, oh yeah, this the one, and posted it.
Watched recently of this woman crashing out because this man had bought her some plane tickets for a trip to Disney World, and then the baby mama showed up at the airport at the exact same time, and it was a whole entire mess.
It's the fact that you're gonna leave me at the airport with my baby. That's weird. I could have been in my room if he hadn't canceled it, right? Y'all wouldn't even seen me. I would have been in my fucking room. But you canceled my fucking room? You petty as hell, gang. I would have been in my room. They wouldn't even known I was here.
You booked her a room in the same hotel as that your kids and everybody staying in.
Yes, dude.
You did that?
You so smart. Where the fuck you thought I was gonna go? That's crazy as hell. This nigga just canceled my fucking reservation, got me and my baby out here in the motherfucking Orlando, and you sitting up here acting like I'm some type of sad bitch. You really gonna wail on me like that? I'm finna go down on your ass, nigga. I ain't never been no sad bitch, nigga. Never been. Never been. I don't give no fuck about your kids. No disrespect. I don't give no fuck, cause this is wild as fuck. I got my motherfucking baby in this bitch.
And all these internet actions that people are doing, don't think that it'll affect the lives of people who come after them, people who are adjacent to them, etc., etc. But none of it looks good, and people should be more cognizant as to what they put on the internet. I don't know. This is why I just get on Baddie Hub, drop my videos on here, and then get up off the internet.
That's crazy, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, this man makes some good videos. I ain't gonna lie. I'm subscribed to him. But yo, that's crazy for real. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I really don't know for real. Since you gotta watch out for certain things, and then these streamers just gotta be careful. Like, bro, if you're a streamer, bro, if you're a streamer or an upcoming streamer, be careful, please. And I'm not saying that to boss nobody around. I'm just saying that because you never know what kind of fan you have. You never know what kind of viewers that are weird. You never know. Shoot. Y'all just be safe, bro. Just be safe.